Okay. All right. So it could have been a rock. Could have been a rock.
It might have been some kind of debris caught in your caliper.
Okay.
That was making the noise.
Okay.
I've got nothing in there.
I was freaking out. I was sitting there. I was like,
so you're good there.
All right. So yeah, because I thought maybe a ferret was like, you know, pack rat or something was holding on the inside there. You know. Like,
you know, we've seen rabbits and squirrels do that too.
Oh no. Good morning. Everything's breaking in my van. So my sunglasses broke. So I got to get a little like screw to get that fixed. My van was making a screeching noise this morning when I was driving out of BLM, and I thought, oh god, it's going to be like when the rear hub was cracked. And I haven't used the parking brake since August, I think, when I got stuck in Watkins Glen in upstate New York. And so anyway, I just went over to this mechanic here in MOAB instead of going to my trailhead. Still got a 40-minute drive to the trailhead. So I went over to the mechanic and I said, you know, is the oil need to be topped up in the rear differential? And do you see anything in there? So they quickly checked and they said, yeah, you know, we always get rabbits and ferrets and, you know, animals and rocks and things always caught in between like the brake plates and all that. And I said, well, that's probably what happened, because it was very, very windy last night. And I was on BLM and I went down some pretty sketchy roads. But anyway, I was just like, oh, I do hope that it is not, I do hope that it's not broken again. But anyway, so I'm heading out now 26 miles back up the road I was going up last night by accident. And I'm going to go do Fisher's Tower, which is super exciting. And actually spending like 4 days in MOAB is kind of funny. I hate the town proper, like not a fan. It's just this real, I don't know, people here, I mean, those guys were nice, but generally the locals do not like tourists because, you know, they don't like transients and all that stuff. But, which I'm not a transient, I'm a van lifer. Oh my God, what a day. I've got like family, personal things as well that I'm also dealing with, which is not fun when you're on the road and trying to, you know, kind of deal with housekeeping. So I've got a lot of emotions kind of going on right now, but hiking is good. Getting out into nature is good. And yeah, just, you know, bear with me. So that's why I'm a little upset this morning. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do this hike. Gorgeous, beautiful day. No snow at all, surprisingly. Yesterday, coming up from Canyonlands, it was icy and snowy. But up here, it's perfect. It's about 41 degrees. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my hike. I'll have to wear my actual sun hat now because it is sunny. And then after that, I'm gonna do, I think, Grandfather hike. There's like another hike on the way back. And then if I have time, I think I'll get on my bike and go ride on the bike path. Maybe go right up to Arches. So yeah, I would like to get out on the bicycle today. I'll see how I do after doing 10 miles of hiking in 2 different places. Tomorrow I'm going to Dead Horse, and one of my appointments is canceled tomorrow. So I do have the campsite again tonight, and then I go to Dead Horse in the, in the morning, and then I'm heading toward Goblin Valley in the evening. Or actually, yeah, so I've got to figure out where I'm going to stay tomorrow night. But yeah, this is great. You see all these what is it, Jeeps and everything. All the Jeep tours are getting going. I would like to get a Jeep. I'm not sure like what kind. I know I don't want like a Land Rover Defender because I think the newer ones aren't as good. Like if you get one, you have to get one that's like 20 years old. But then there's a lot of maintenance. I kind of like those Jeep pickups, like the Bill Murray commercial. Like I kind of like those when they're all kitted out with the pop-up tent and like the max tracks and all that stuff. Yeah, I would like a van that doesn't break. Anyway, but it's fine. I mean, at least I think they think something was, like they went under there with a flashlight. They think something got caught between some of the plates, which is understandable. Never happened before though, and I've been on some pretty sketchy roads. Anyway, so I'm gonna go, you know, take care of my self-care and go hike and clear my mind. You know, just it's an emotional time in the Jennie world. So, even though, like, you know, my Facebook life is going well. No, I have some pretty important things that I've been taking care of for the last couple months, and I'm trying to resolve it. Just try to make everything, you know, make the world good, while also traveling and making these videos for you guys. And I appreciate your patience and support, even though you have no idea what's happening. But anyway, it's good. Yeah, so I'm gonna go now to the hike, and we'll see you guys when I'm up there. So thank you. Okay, van is fine. Hopefully I'm not gonna get stranded at the trailhead. I'm gonna stop off at this place over here, Red Cliffs Resort. They also have, I'm gonna see if they have Wi-Fi because I need to download my maps for hiking. But they have little cabins, they've got horse riding, they have a movie and cowboy museum, which sounds interesting. And then they've got little play areas. This is great for kids, I guess, and adults if you want to be a kid at heart. But yeah, let me see if they've got Wi-Fi. They've also got a restaurant. And then, yeah, it's an absolutely gorgeous day. Red Cliffs Lodge. It's so funny having my own accommodation. I don't even ever think about needing to like stay anywhere. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull in right here and see if I can get some Wi-Fi. Okay, I was gonna do the Fisher's Tower hike, but this road is really gnarly and my van is making that weird screeching noise again. So I'm gonna go back down to Grandstaff instead and go do that hike and then go on a bike ride. And hopefully my van will be okay. Oh, these roads are horrible. I don't know what's going on, but it's making a weird noise. Oh my God, it's already 9:30. I feel like my whole day is gone. So let me go park in the sun down here. And this is the Grandstaff trailhead. Yeah, the other one I wasn't even gonna try to get on the road. So these are disabled parking. Okay, good, I'll park right here. I'll park in this non-disabled space. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this hike. I think it's like 5 miles. And like I said, I feel like the whole day is just gone. And then after my hike, I'm gonna leave the van here and go ride my bike all the way down the bike path and then up on the other side and then maybe go up to Arches. So yeah, okay, it's 9:30. I feel like my whole day is gone. All right, let's go do this hike. Okay, this is the Grandstaff Canyon Trail, 4.5 miles round trip. It's a moderate hike and I'm going up to some sort of bridge, I guess, I don't know. The life of William Grandstaff. Why is it that everyone that's like named after something is like really grandiose names? Nothing says like, welcome to the life of Jennie Timar. Nobody cares. Okay, let's do this. I am losing the day. I need to get going. This is beautiful. I'm on the wrong side of the trail. The trail's over there. I don't know how you get over there. I don't know. I guess I've got to cross the water again. Always fun. Yeah, thankfully I've got the waterproof grippy shoes, so that's good. All right, over I go. I think I go up here. I saw a bunch of little kids and I was like, oh, they can do it. I must be able to do it. So yeah, the trail kind of splits off. I wouldn't say it's the prettiest trail. It's kind of shaded, everything's dead. Very sandy, but I'm sure it'll get more epic once I get up, you know, into those rock formations. Okay, I have another water crossing, I think I go up here. I think this is the most fun part of the trail, is crossing the water. Let's see, is this a trail? Yeah, very heavily trafficked, lots of footprints. There's a couple back there playing music real loud. And I'm like, no. It's like, use headphones. Nobody needs to hear your shitty music. Anyway, I mean, I don't mean like they were playing music. I mean, they were blasting music, like on their backpack. So anyway, back to quiet nature. Oh, this is good. Yeah, again, not the prettiest trail. Lots of poison ivy, so I'm not touching anything. Another river crossing. So yeah, these Salomon shoes, I have men's Salomon that I got from REI on sale. I think they were returned and they're fantastic. Completely waterproof, 1000%. Oh, you can go this way, you don't have to cross the river. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Kind of disappointed, this trail kind of sucks. So anyway, I think I'm going the right way, hang on. Yeah, so you're just crisscrossing across the river. I can imagine when it's raining, this all gets completely washed out, which is not great. At least I can wash the sand off my shoes. But yeah, this is probably not good if you're in running shoes. Anyway, but yeah, basically I think I'm just hiking in a wash, I'm assuming. I thought I'd have more, you know, epic views, but this is fine. Since the Fisher Tower, which I would like to do, but the 2-mile road was so treacherous and I was getting that wonky noise again on the front wheel. So I think there's something either stuck or something rubbing on the calipers or brake pads or something, I don't know. Brakes are fine, I know it's not the brakes, because it's only when I'm accelerating. Sorry, nose is running. But anyway, so yeah, so after this I'm gonna load up the bike and go ride my bike for a few hours and just kind of ride down the trails. Probably, I think the trail goes up to Arches, so I'll do that. I don't actually have a picture of the van in front of the Arches sign, so sometime before I leave tomorrow, I'm gonna have to pull over and get that picture. When I did the montage video on my channel, I just had a picture of me in 2019 walking up to one of the arches. So yeah, well, this is dead. Oh, I think I'm going to, oh, trail is this way. Yeah, use all trails because it is a bit confusing trying to figure out which way to go. I'm pretty good at navigating. I can figure it out. I mean, footprints are a dead giveaway. But yeah, there's lots of these little river crossings. It's so fun. Little stepping stones. All right. Anyway, okay. Well, hopefully it'll get more interesting than this. It's like if I'm going to be in something that looks like a cave, I want to actually be in a cave, like spelunking. But yeah, no, I'll recommend this. Like, it's easy. Definitely doable if you have mobility issues. Obviously no wheelchairs. But it is good for kids. I think the kids would like jumping across the river. So, okay, up and onward. You can see how smooth this is from everybody holding onto it. So I popped down to the river and then I'm going back up here now. You can go across, I guess. This is fun, a little rock scramble. I can take that. Okay, now where do I go? Again, it's like you just look for the smooth trees. Those are the ones people are holding onto. Though that one's a little wonky. All right, up and onward. Oh wow, okay, I'm at the top of the trail and they're doing rock climbing. I heard voices, I was like, why so loud? This is great. This is the Grandstaff. Let me see what these guys are doing. I still will never do this because of my PTSD from falling off a training course. Maybe one day. Oh yeah, okay, oh, there's an arch. Okay, this is a regular tour group. So let's see if I can find the lead. This is cool. Dog friendly too, dogs on leashes. This is pretty awesome. So many arches in this area. Okay, let's see what they're doing. I guess they're abseiling down. I don't think they're climbing.
Are there any spots that feel particularly fuzzy or soft and spongy? If you feel anything, I'll look at those spots a little bit closer.
Okay, so this company was Desert Highlights and they do rappelling. So they come in from another area and then they'll rappel down. So they have a couple lines and it's private tours. So I got his information. That was Preston. Got his information. So basically now that Hike Bike Alike is getting the nonprofit status, we can start raising money to sponsor trips like this for service-connected veterans, people that have trauma, PTSD, or domestic violence survivors to be able to do activities like this. So yeah, cool. Okay, I'm gonna hike back now. That was easy. That was a very tame hike. But yeah, one day I'll do the rappelling. I'm still not over my own trauma, so okay, all right. So yeah, that was not long. I think that was maybe less than an hour, about 2.5 miles up. So now I'm gonna hike all the way back, cross the rivers, and then go ahead and get my bike out. I would definitely recommend this hike. Not the prettiest in terms of foliage and flora and fauna, but definitely epic. All these arches that are forming and the one that's at the end. So yeah, so definitely Grandstaff Trail, highly recommend. Well, that's cool. There's a little cave. Oh, look at that. They've reinforced it though. Okay. What I like about this trail, there's so many offshoots and like there's different ways you can go. I'm gonna go right through a cactus field, touching poison ivy. All right, we're done with the hike. And another dog not on a leash. Please, please leash your dogs. I'm not the leash police, but I'll tell you something, you need to, it's state law. And also people with trauma and rescues don't need Fido chasing after them. Okay, there's Prue. I'm gonna get use the potty and then get my bike off. Okay, it's 11:45. I've got the brand new bike. It's so shiny. It's a little dusty from being on the back of the van. But yeah, so now I'm gonna ride. I'm just gonna ride south. I think it's south toward Arches and then get on the bike path. So I'll be on the road for a little bit, get on the bike path, and I'm gonna cross over a bridge and then head on another bike path. And then I think I'm gonna head on the one that's, I think, going back to toward the campsite that I was at, which is near Arches. And then after that, I'm gonna go back into town, probably go back to the mechanic and tell them that sound is still there. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, okay, so I'm all geared up. Got, you know, didn't even change my leggings. I just wear my workout clothes until they stand up on their own. So, okay, let's go. Okay, so right across the street is the bike path. So I'm gonna go up, and when that ends, I'll turn around, go back and go that way. So yeah, I think I'll just ride for a couple hours. So that was probably about a quarter mile on the road, which is terrifying, and now I'm getting onto the bike route. This is fantastic. It's all downhill though. So the new bike is working well. The brakes are a little spongy, but I've got to get used to that. But yeah, okay, thank you, MOAB. Glad I'm actually on the bike. I didn't think I'd be riding my bike till next week, till next Tuesday, but thankfully I'm on it now. So this is great, and I just can leave the van where it is and keep it in the sun and get the solar. But yeah, they've got like all sorts of activities going on. Private tours, they've got whitewater rafting or whatever, brown water rafting. They've got kayaking, rappelling or abseiling, as we say in England, I think. What else do they have? Jeep tours, a whole bunch of different stuff. And bicycles. Okay, that was 3 miles, and now I'm getting to the bridge near the main road. So I'm going to cross over. I think there's a bike path on the other side, and then I'll come back, and then I'll head toward Arches. So I think I'll probably do 15 miles. That'll be a good hour and a half or so. This is great. This bike path is amazing. It is downhill though, so I'm going to have to go back the other way uphill a little bit. But brand new bike, I've got 16 gears and no issues. I don't have a bell. I forgot to have them put a bell on there. So I don't have the bell of authority. The one that I have on my other hardtail, the Franken bike at home, I've had since I was 12 years old, and I will be 46 years old this year. So yes, that bell has seen better days at this point. It still rings though. But anyway, okay, let me keep going. Okay, it says Arches is 2 miles this way. So we shall see. Let's see. This is cool. Okay, I'm approaching Arches, so at least I'll get a picture with the bike and the sign if no one's in front of it. And yeah, okay, that was 6 miles, so I'll turn around and go back. It's headwind the whole way, even though it's downhill. Okay. Seriously, this day started off shitty, but my door opens. I've got all my crap over here. Oh my God, the door is open. See there. Okay, so now I gotta get somehow, oh my God. I do not understand this van. The door suddenly opens after I've driven like 2,000 miles. The sensor was the issue. The door, it's opening now, but see, look here. Sorry, my nails need to be painted. This is all kind of wearing off. Oh my God, I cannot believe the door opened. I'm gonna close the door and open it again, so let's see if it works. Nope, the door does not open again. That was a one-time thing. Oh well, okay, well at least I know it's able to be opened. Okay, let me go find my keys. Okay, before I head into MOAB proper, I'm gonna go up here to Arches. I finally got a picture of the sign. I've been here twice and I've never had a picture of the sign, but I wanna see if I can go to the visitor center. I also don't have a magnet or a t-shirt. So now what I'm doing is going back to parks I've already been to and just being like, I didn't get a souvenir because I was hiking before timed entry and nothing was open. So yeah, I don't know if this is timed entry today. Let me see. Yeah, I just want to go to the visitor center. Let's see if they'll let me go in. Hi.
How are you today?
Good. I've been here twice. I just want to get a magnet and leave. I've actually been to all 51 national parks. I have a disabled pass too.
Okay, I'll just scan that
Yeah.
quick. Thank you.
Yeah, I finished all 51 in the lower 48 like last year. So
Oh,
yeah, I was just riding my bike today, but I didn't get a magnet last time I was here. So
all right, have a
thank you.
wonderful day.
Thank you. Okay, I'm in Arches. I guess I'm just gonna go drive through Arches. Actually, you know what? Let me go kill some gas and let's go to Arches today. I'm not hiking, I'm so tired. I've done a bike ride and I've done a hike. But I'm actually, yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna, what the hell? I'm in. And I have my pass. I thought it was, I only said, okay, in my defense, I only said I wanted a magnet because I thought that it was timed entry. And if it's not timed entry, which now I've lost my wallet. Oh, there it is. If it's not timed entry, I can just go through then. So let's go for a drive and hopefully my van's not going to break down. I am concerned. I am very concerned actually about what's going on with my rear axle. So, okay, let's go in. Look, there's Prudence's twin. I'm going to park right here. That's too funny. Okay, I don't think I've ever come in this visitor center before. I don't remember if I have a sticker. Yeah, so let me see if I can get, I don't know, a t-shirt or something. I need a magnet. Oh, the socks, super cute. Could always use that. All right, oh, this is cute. Do I need a sweatshirt? I have so many. So these are cool. They've got tactile, just like they do at Devil's Tower. So if you're, again, vision impaired, you can actually see the arch like that. And then you can also feel the terrain. That's pretty cool. So a fun fact is that Thelma and Louise was also filmed in Arches. So again, if you watch the movie and you've actually been to Utah, you'll be like, that is the most Utah looking movie I've ever seen. It's not the Grand Canyon, although they're supposed to be in the Grand Canyon. So I don't know why Ridley Scott was like, let's pick all of these places in Utah to film the movie. But they're supposed to be going from Arkansas through Oklahoma to through New Mexico, skipping Texas, and somehow they ended up in Moab at the very end. So tomorrow I'll be in Dead Horse, and spoiler alert, that's the final scene in the movie where they drive the car off the cliff. So, oops, sorry if you haven't seen the movie, although it's like 34 years old, you have to have seen it by now. Excellent movie. Brad Pitt is a dish. Very, very young Brad Pitt. But anyway, yeah, easy on the eyes. And yeah, ultimate road trip movie, except for the bit at the end. Please don't do that. So, but yes, it is very much a Utah movie. So I have seen all of this twice already, so I don't need to stop. Although the weather is nicer today than it was when I was here 2 years ago, I think it was. 3 years ago, holy shit. Yeah, 2021 when I hiked Delicate Arch, it was kind of overcast. So So now it's beautiful. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick loop of the park and then I'm not even gonna get out, drive around, kill some gas, and then head into MOAB. But yeah, it's beautiful. Timed entry actually starts next week. So I think it starts beginning of April, which is fine. So that's why I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to come in without a reservation, but I am. So now that I'm in, might as well drive through the park. Got my t-shirt, which I'm wearing, and yeah, got the t-shirt. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's stunning. I mean, I can never get enough of these rocks anywhere. I mean, it's just beautiful. Southern Utah, central southern Utah, and northern Arizona are both my happy places, and northern New Mexico. So yeah, the four corners basically, and Colorado. All right, so I'm at the windows and it's quite busy, so I'm not going to stop. I don't think there's any parking. But yeah, I came here in 2019, I think at the end of the day, which was perfect. And had a picture of me all the way up in the main window, trying to get cell reception. It's quite funny. But anyway, that said, I don't think I'm going to stay. I think I will just keep going. Authorized vehicles only. Well, I am an authorized vehicle. I'm authorized to drive because I have a license. Anyway, I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm kind of tired and I would like to get back into town. I need to be on my computer. So I'm gonna go back to that coffee shop I was at yesterday. I think, yeah, I should be able to sit in there. I don't know what other coffee shops they have. They don't have like, they have Starbucks, but it's in the supermarket. I mean, I have my own hotspot. I could, you know, I just need to plug in so I don't drain my van of electricity. But illegal parking, good job, sir. Anyway, okay, so yeah, if you get a chance to come out here, definitely do that. You could also ride your bike through the park. It is quite hilly at places, but I would say, yeah, Arches is beautiful. It's very, very crowded. I think Canyonlands is very underrated. I do like Canyonlands now that I've done that other hike, but this one is definitely more commercialized. But yeah, so I'm now going to get out of here because there is no parking. But it's perfect weather, and I will see you when I see you. In my spot. Nobody's going to be next to me tonight either, so that'll be nice and quiet. It was a bit windy last night, so my cup of tea took forever to make, but I think I'm just going to relax. It's still early. It's not even 6 p.m. yet. Oh, what a day. So I did about 2 hours of work on the computer at the coffee shop. I had the same parking space, which I realized people are using it as the shade. Because I was wondering why people were standing up against my van yesterday, and then I realized that it's like the only place you can stand for shade on the street. The sun is pretty intense. I think we're at like maybe 6,000 feet. I don't know what MOAB is. I'll put it on the screen. Anyway, so yeah, this is my home. Hopefully I'm not going to get that wonky noise tomorrow morning, but I'm just going slow on these roads, even though washboards are supposed to go super fast just for like physics. But I don't want to kick up a bunch of dust and shit, so the dust tends to get into my van. Alright, so there we go, there's my home. Okay, so here is my $18 a night campsite in MOAB, about 20 minutes from downtown MOAB. And there's about, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think there's probably about 10 spots and then a massive area in the middle. And these ones are first come, first served, and these two over here, which are actually for horses, these are paid on recreation.gov. And if you have an interagency pass, like I do, disabled access pass for all the national parks, then it's only, it's 50% off. So it's only $10 plus $8 for the fee to book online. So you can put your horse right there. There's bicycle trails, there's dinosaur tracks, there's cows. Yeah, it's really nice. So there's no one next to me tonight. And then there's me. So look how big my pitch is. That is ridiculous. I have so much room. So I guess for all my horses. And it's great because there's no one around me. So last night I slept like a freaking rock. And tonight I will sleep the same. But yeah, this is only about 15 minutes from Arches. 20 minutes from downtown MOAB, and it's on the way to Dead Horse, which is where I'll be tomorrow. So yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, well, thank you, MOAB, for not sucking this time around. It's like my third time here, second time at Arches, third time here, and I'm not always a fan of it. It's kind of like Flagstaff. Yeah, kind of just a sour taste, but this time around it's good, you know, because I'm away from it. Anyway, okay, cool. And what's nice is that actually I'm more level on number 5 than number 6. Number 6 is not level, but I have a little level area over there. So physics and science people, and then there's little dirt bikes. This is fun. Definitely worth, yeah, definitely worth $18, because all the BLM land, all the Bureau of Land Management free land is not free in, Freedom is not free. It's not free in MOAB. It's actually quite expensive. So you have to pay like sometimes $20 or $30 for public land because it's so crowded out here. But anyway, okay, so there we go. Number 5 is alive, and I will see you guys next time.